So here we are today at Blackbush Aviation Flying School talking about where the industry is going. As we go into this world of ESG, the emphasis on sustainability has never been greater. Banks around the world are trying to understand how they can finance aircraft in a sustainable way. Airlines are having to look how they can reduce their emissions over the next 10 to 20 years. So the products we have at IBA are award-winning. We've won the Sustainability Technology Award. We're also Appraisers of the Year. So we constantly have to understand what our clients need and how we can innovate to provide them with the products that they need to achieve net zero by 2050. We also deal on a global scale. We have representatives around the world working with lenders, financiers, manufacturers and airlines to achieve that net zero outcome.
So here at IBA, we've been playing a critical part in providing due diligence to investors in new technology aircraft. Over the last year, we've been working with a client who has been investing in over 100 electric aircraft, looking to place them in flying schools around Europe. The initial stages of flight training involve mastering takeoff and landing. The short journey time of these electric aircraft are perfect for this type of flight. We help the client understand the resale potential of their aircraft in the current market and how the value depreciation curve compared to other aircraft powered by fossil fuels.
IBA has an in-depth understanding of fuel emissions, which puts us in a really unique position to be able to look at carbon emissions. The rising cost of carbon credits at the moment means that European airlines specifically are wanting to be much more operationally efficient, so they're looking at the possibility of upgrading to a new generation aircraft. IBA worked with Volunteer to help benchmark their reduction in CO2 emissions from when they changed from a B717 to an A320 aircraft. The research showed that over the 3-year time period, they managed to reduce their emissions per seat more than any other European airline. Using IBA Intelligence and IBA NetZero, we also produce a ratings document, which is an individual airline rating based on not only their current emissions, but also using IBA methodology to project their future emissions and to take that into account in their overall rating.
We at IBA have long been of the opinion that accurate, trusted, and most importantly, independent emissions reporting data is really essential for the aviation community, and there are really 3 key challenges around that. Firstly, will regulatory initiatives like EU taxonomy really make it more difficult or more expensive for the aviation sector to access financing? Unfortunately, at the moment, ESG scoring and green financing initiatives aren't really fit for purpose when it comes to aviation. If the concept and benefits of transition financing are better understood, then in our view, financial structures can have a massive impact on decarbonisation of aviation. The first step is to understand the data, and what we really need for that is accurate and clear reporting. Secondly, if everyone is looking at the newer, more efficient aircraft, what does that do to the value of the older, less efficient aircraft? And thirdly, what does the cost of decarbonisation by 2050 really mean for airline profits, ticket prices, and overall demand for aviation? With IBA NetZero, you can understand emissions at the operator, owner, portfolio, and even the manager level. The first step to proving that aviation can be a green investment is to get accurate emissions reporting. Then on emissions reduction, you can use NetZero to create what-if scenarios. For example, how much CO2 would fleet renewal save you? And then to understand the costs going forward, NetZero allows you to combine our industry-leading projections module with our ESG consulting opinion to project forward costs, ticket price increases necessary to reach net zero by 2050.
As the industry moves towards net zero, it's important to have accurate and reliable data. At IBA, we're proud to have been supporting and collaborating with the industry to provide that through IBA NetZero.